And here it is, time to embarrass myself. The 360 entry to this drift zone. Oh, wait, hold up a second. More barriers. Oh, there's a bit of barrier we haven't torn down yet. Oh, squeeze through here. Oh my god, that was so good. So you know how there's this Radical RXC Turbo in the game? You also know how this is an insane race car. You also know how no one is ever going to use this for drifting. Until today. That's exactly what we're going to be doing. Now, I just want to get a bearing of what this car can do and what it cannot do. So we're just going to take it for a trek, just take it for a race quickly. And we're going to see what it's all about. And once we've done that, well, then we kind of got the base of what this car can do. And we probably can also see why this should not be a drift car. But regardless, though, we're probably going to turn it into the greatest real drift car of all time because this is Forza Horizon. And things just tend to be weird in here when it comes to cars. Like, there's not really any limitations. So I'm sure we can turn this into a nice drift car. Oh, there goes our bonus. Well, like I said, let's take it to the track. A great place to just test this car out is at the Horizon Mexico track. And oh god, that guy just brake checked me. Why would you do that? Okay, hold up here, hold up here. I'm going so wide right now. I don't know why I'm doing that. If we could just not do that. And we are past the aerial. Good job. And then we got a Ferrari up here. And what is that, a McLaren? Don't know what it is, but I'm coming for that booty. Oh god. I just said that a bit too literally. I was totally not staring at the Enzo and just crashed into the wall so that I had to rewind. That's not what happened. Oh! There we are on the inside of him. We still got these guys up here to catch up to. Why are they so quick? There's no way we're going to be ending up doing this. My god, that guy in P1 is quick. Oh, it's an Apollo. It's not a McLaren. There's the Ferrari 50, and then it looks like a Lambo up ahead there at P1. I still cannot believe how quick he is. That's actually insane. We're just going to pass the Ferrari there, and then... around him. Good stuff. We did go a bit wide there again. Oh, and a bit of sliding. I don't like that either. But hey, we made it to P1, so I'm quite happy about that. Oh my god, and the Ferrari just comes up and rams me. What is going on? I don't know if we're playing Breakfast or Forza Horizon right now. If we could just not do that. Why is he so quick? Jesus, he's so freaking fast. I honestly don't even know if the Radical RXC is a good car. I feel like no one uses it. It has insanely good handling in my opinion, but it also tends to just feel a bit slow and a bit sluggish when you compare it to something like the Sesto Elemento Forza edition. But then, yeah, it's probably the best car in the entire game, so no wonder about that. But we're gonna send this over the finish line now, and we're gonna be creating the first ever Radical RXC Forza Drift car. At least I think so. Here's the garage. Let's get inside. Let me in. Perfect. Now, where did I put that thing? There it is. So, yeah, we got a couple of these because I got them in wheel spins, and it's okay. Now, there's just one very important thing that we have to do. Number one, where's the drift tires? There. And number two, drift springs. Lovely. Then there's all the rest of the stuff, which, I mean, I technically don't think we need it. I don't even... Should we engine swap this? It's turbocharged right now, so I don't see why we would. That turbo is going to come in handy. You know what? Give me more turbo. Give me more power. Perfect. Then we also have to check if it sounds better. Oh, it does. Yep. We're going to be going for the exhaust as well. I honestly don't care too much about the rest of it. It doesn't really let us change much either way. And then, just going to throw in a race transmission here, 6-speed. And we also need that drift diff. There it is. Perfect. For the rest of the stuff, like, I don't really know if we need it. We got the brakes, so we can do the brake tuning. That's also pretty dope. Let's just go ahead and install this. 570 horsepower. That should be enough considering that this car weighs a whopping 867 kilograms. Now, any drift car has to be sponsored by Red Bull, so they're right there. I don't know. Can we get like a Monster sponsorship or something? Doesn't look like it. I actually like this gray one better. Let's go down with that one. Oh my god, ain't she beautiful. Now, the only thing we just got to find out, like, how well does it drift without any upgrades at all? Let's just go to the track. The track is over here. Perfect. I'm kind of planning for this to be like a fourth gear drift car. Oh wow, why is this so easy to control? Like, I actually had this thought that this was going to be absolutely terrible for drifting, mostly just because the wheelbase is so insanely short that, I mean, I don't see how it would be good, but I honestly don't think that matters too much in Forza. So we might just be up for a pleasant surprise here. I will say that this does require some tuning, I can tell you that much already, but it doesn't feel as terrible as I expected it to be. Also, that was a pretty bad entry, but let's not talk about that. I am a self-taught drift expert. No one should ever question my witness? Wow. My knowledge, my wisdom on drifting, because it is mucho gucho. I just rewinded. I don't know why I did that. Right, so there's one thing that we got to do. It's not really, it doesn't feel natural to drift in the fourth gear, so we have some tuning that we need to do for sure. But this is like a million times better than I thought it would be. Oh, with the drift tap? I don't think we got it. I think we smacked the wall a bit too hard. Oh, we did get it. Oh, lovely. Well, that's pretty good. Let's try tuning this a bit. It's the first things first. I just want to lower the tire pressure just a bit here. I feel like that gives me just a bit more control. And then, like I said, we want the fourth gear here to sort of be our drift gear. Gonna just overall go ahead and extend these a bit, and then something like this maybe. Nah, you know, we need to make the ratio on these just a bit better. This looks promising, I think. A bit of a messed up gear, but fourth is where we want to go ahead and do that. Front, we got way too much camber on that one. Let's just go ahead and try these. And then we got like the anti-roll bars. We got the springs. Haven't really touched too much on this right now. I just locked the diff and changed the braking force a little bit, but I wanted to see what the car feels like now. So let's try this. Right, so we're drifting in fourth gear right now. It feels a bit quicker than I wanted to. Let's see what happens if we slide into this corner. Okay. That actually feels quite all right. It's still a bit quick. Like, we're gaining a lot of speed in fourth gear. Maybe also just a bit too much, but hey, it could be all right. Oh, we hit that so poorly. Oh, and a drift tap. I don't know if you got that one. We did. Lovely. Okay. Someone has to explain the physics to me behind how this car is performing so well when it comes to drifting. It's no Formula Drift car, but honestly, I wouldn't really expect it to be either. I'm just surprised that this thing drifts at all. I'm tempted to take it to the street somewhere and just try it out, see what it can do. Yeah, we definitely have to do a little bit. I'm just going to fine-tune the fourth gear just a little bit more, see what feels better. And we're going to try this again. So I just changed up the final drive of our gearing just a bit. And that actually took away quite a lot of speed in fourth gear, but it also just makes it so much easier to spin the wheels now. So I think that was literally all we just needed to do. Like, this feels so much better already. That's really all we had to do. I quite like that. Let's go find like a nice drift zone and just try this car out some different places. I know it's gonna be my demise once you get to the drift zone and your guys are gonna be like sitting there at your computer and literally expecting me to pull like a 360 entry or a 720 entry or just a reverse entry at least, and I'm surely gonna try. I also know that I'm surely gonna fail. I think I'm mostly just saying it to save my own pride and just to somewhat save myself the embarrassment when you guys inevitably gonna have to see that it's not gonna happen. But yeah, I'm just really hoping that this car will just help me look just somewhat good at least. I'm taking every opportunity I can to just get a bit of drifting in, just to get a sense of what it feels like. Otherwise, I'm just gonna blame the wet surface, even though I don't feel like that creates all that much of an effect on the entire run. But here's the drift zone. Let's just get straight into it. Okay, good speed, decent angles. Yep, we couldn't connect that one. I'm honestly a bit sad about that. So we're just gonna have to slide around like this. Oh, this is a nice wide turn. Let's see if we can just pick up a bit of speed here. Just yoink that handbrake for a bit just to connect the drift. There it is. Would have liked a bit more speed and a bit more angle on that. Couldn't get that, but it's okay. And here comes the next turn. Just yoink that handbrake again to connect it. Too close to the wall. No. Oh, this was a mistake. Oh, there's a bit of barrier. Don't mind me. There we are. A bit more speed now. I like that. It's not the right time to pick up all that much more speed. Oh, there's another barrier. Yep. This is Gymkhana, that's why. You know, if we had a slow motion action camera, me tearing down all of these barriers would look so sick. Sadly, we don't though, so you're just gonna have to think of it. Oh my god, look at the drift. There it is, 325,000. That was actually a new record, which I feel like says more about me than this car. All right, and here it is. Time to embarrass myself. The 360 entry to this drift zone. Oh, wait, hold up a second. Where? There it is. Yep. Hold up, just a second. Okay, here it is. Never mind, just a sec. All right, here it is. Okay, and into the drift zone we go. There is your 360 entry. What do you say? And then we're just going to give this a shot again. I'm going to go up into fourth gear now because we need that if we want to drift. And, oh, a bit much speed here. Keep it nicely on the track though. All the way to the edge of the track. Oh, here's more barrier that needs to be taken down. Perfect. It looks so sick in slow motion. And then just tap that flag down. Perfect. And then I want to see if we can just gain a lot of speed here so that we can use this when we transition into this. And then we should be able to keep it going. Keep it going. No. Oh, dang it. Oh, it's fine though. Oh, this is actually rather good. I know it's not really, but again, I feel like there are points for trying and points for putting myself on the spot. In what I claim to be a terrible car, this could like secretly be the best drift car in the game, and I just don't know, and I just have to accept that I'm bad. But I mean, hey, you got yourself a 360 entry. How about that? Almost, at least. Well, I'm headed off to the city now, the big city, and we just get to go through the drift zone again. How lucky can one be? Oh no, don't go off now. Good stuff, good stuff. I feel like we got so much speed this time. What's going on? Did the road dry up or something? I don't know, that could actually have been it. We almost connected that, by the way. Look at that, we're developing our drifting skills inside of this drift zone here. Good amount of speed, not at a very good angle though, but it was so much easier to connect this time. Ah, mob areas. Perfect, we didn't need those anymore anyway. Oh, there's a bit of barrier we haven't torn down yet. Right on, so some more drifting through this corner. I just want to go ahead and apologize in advance if the next car that comes out of the Radical genre is the RXC Turbo, and it's in a Forza edition that gives you bonus drifting skills. I would understand it from a dev's perspective, because what we've shown today here is clear that this car can drift. I don't think there is any one bit of doubt about that anymore. There is no one doubting if I can drift either. After seeing this, that is for sure. Oh, squeeze through here. Oh my god, that was so good! I'm actually in shock right now. I don't know what to say. All right, just drift around this NPC and knock down some of those because I need my style points here. Where's that skill song when I need it? If we had a skill song right now, I would literally drift myself all the way up to 1,000,000 points. Not that it matters really, because we only get 10 skill points at most, so we can't really farm those, which is okay. Oh, I gotta be honest though, all jokes aside, I'm still quite surprised about this car. It feels way better at drifting than I expected it to be. And yeah, I know, you're probably thinking, well, dude, you can drift anything with the amount of skills that you have. No, let's just be honest for a second here. I might not be the best drifter, but I'm consistent at thinking that I'm the best drifter. So imagine if you put this into the hands of someone who both thought that he was a good drifter and he actually drifted well. That's something I would like to see. So if you have a professional drifter friend who plays Forza Horizon 5, then please send him this video. Tell him of my struggles. So we now just been thrown on a rally course here, and or a rally course, wow, just a dirt road really. This could potentially be a rally course, I don't know if it is. And I just had this thought, like, can you turn the Radical RXC Turbo into a rally car? Because I know we sure as hell can get the rally suspension for it. We can get rally tires for it. The real question is if it would be good at rallying. My immediate thought would be no, so it might just be something that we have to try. I don't think the car is too expensive, so we could potentially just buy a third one. Oh, there's some skill points. Most importantly though, we've made it to the drift mecca of Guanajuato. I think I pronounced the city name right. All I know is just that it's a place that allows for some pretty fun drifting. Oh, why did I go to the tunnels? Oh, this was such a mistake. Oh, good bit of handbrake action there, though. Wait. The real question is if we can just... keep sliding. No! Oh, we lost that one. We just want to see if we can get out of here somehow. I think this is the quickest way to get out of here. I think I was wrong. Hello? Exit? Oh, it just keeps on going. Okay, I think I found the exit. Oh, yes, we did. Lovely. I don't know why I'm still drifting for the check marker that I put up, because I guess it just told me to go to the city. But then we have a purpose with our drifting. See, it was actually good to come here, because now I can feel that we still might need to just change the gearing a bit. Fourth gear still seems a bit too tough for it to handle, at least when we're going through the very tight turns. We could potentially just switch down into third, but I kind of wanted this to just be a car that can drift everywhere at any time in fourth gear. Oh, that was somewhat clean, I guess. All right, so I just drift to one end of the city, and then we're gonna drift to the other end of the city. So we want to start out by just going over here. Perfection. So I just added a market to one side of the city, and then we're just gonna be going over there. I am probably just gonna see if we can find just a few alternative routes instead of just going straight over there, because that's not funny. So what if we just ignore the fact that we just hit a building there, and then we just try to swerve in here, then we take a right turn here. Oh, between the power, nope. Blinders, we didn't really do that. That's okay. And then we just go for a right turn here, and we go for a left turn down here. And this time we don't go into the tunnels, because I hate driving in the tunnels. There's our next turn. It's gonna be handbraking that one and knock down that lamppost. We can always just excuse it with this being Gymkhana in case it's too bad. And then here's where we get the 360 entry. down here. That's totally what I meant to do. Yep, very nice, very nice. Oh, and then, yep, knock down the lamppost. Again, Gymkhana, it's all a part of the plane, really. Good bit of drifting here. Another lamppost, there we are. And another lamppost, there we are. And I feel like it would only be appropriate to go 3 out of 3 on the lampposts. Then when I want to knock one down, I actually can't. There we are. That was not a lamppost. It was a sign, but it was close enough. And here's our checkpoint. Well, that was fun. Oh, 360 entry to the drift down here in 720. Yeah, no, this is just straight up horrible. But honestly, the Radical RXC is a way better drift car than I expected it to be. I feel like if you put it in the hands of someone who actually knew what he was doing, then this could have been been a pretty decent video, I'm sure. So you're just gonna have to be looking at a pretty video, not a decent one. All right, thank you so much for being here today. Let me know what other weird, funny things we should do in Forza, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Oh yeah, I just wanted to keep that in the video in case I did something sick, so just go away now. Oh hey there, thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, you can actually subscribe just down below me. You know, to my right, you can watch even more of my content. Hey, what an offer, right? Go do it. Now, please.